Hey, what is going on, guys? This is CupcakeSmasher here, bringing you another video, and today I'm doing a full update recap. This should hit just before the update's actually set to take place. It'll be sometime within 24 hours, but it'll give you guys some information that I think you guys need to hear, so hopefully you're going to see this video before you do anything. Now, I'm going to go over every little bit of the update. I'm going to give you guys some information that will help you out. So let's just get into this. Now, the first thing is there's going to be a legendary chest and a magical chest now introduced into the game. This was sneak peek number 1. They both cost $5, but the legendary chest is 500 gems. The epic chest is 10,000 gold. Now, both of these can be obtained free to play, but the gold will take you about a week. The gems would take you about 4 months, as far as I know. So you can see a big difference there. The legendary chest guarantees you 1 legendary card. The epic chest guarantees you 10 epics. Now, the advantage of going this route is they are far cheaper than the normal ways of obtaining these cards. Legendaries can cost you 40,000 apiece up in Legendary Arena. Epic chest can cost you 2,000 apiece. So you're only saving on that one a little bit of gold, 20,000. So you're saving about half, but it's still, I mean, that's still half the price that it would normally be dollar-wise, so it is a gain. Legendaries are a gain as well. Normally it would be 40,000, so that is 1/4. They would normally cost you $20. Now, the issue with that is that there is no guarantee what you will get, so you are running a little bit of gamble, so you need to decide within yourself, is it worth it for me to wait, spend a little bit more, either twice or 4 times as much, but get exactly what I want, or do I want to take a risk and see whatever I get? And if you're really good with any of those cards, you just need to level 1 up. That's the way to go. Okay, guys, now I'm going into the exclusives, and there is going to be an arena pack. So when you first enter an arena, they will give you a special pack which you can buy, which will give you cards, I assume. And then there is going to be a special card stack when cards hit the game. So like if there's a new rare in the game, you're gonna be able to spend 150 gems, get 100 rare cards. That'll help you tremendously in leveling it up. But a special thing to note here, before any of you buy it, you shouldn't. You should wait until the last day it is available. It's available for 3 days, and the reason for that is the game automatically tries to get the cards you have up to a standard level. So if you wait to buy that pack, you're going to get far more cards overall than if you buy it immediately, because the game will already have it near what you need already. If you let the game try to balance it out over the time and then buy the pack, you'll get far more. Now, that is only if you want the card really bad. If you don't want the Mega Minion, guys, buy the pack, because most of your clanmates will probably be requesting, and you get far more gold from donating it than you would normally get with those gems, and that you would normally get in general, because buying it from the shop is less like the gold is less valuable, so donating it away is more valuable for you. So if you're just thinking about getting a bunch of gold for those gems, it's a very useful process. You'll get a ton on your return. So if you just want to donate it, buy that pack immediately, get your clanmates to level them up. If you want the card though, wait until the 3 days is almost up and buy it. But the next thing, on the topic of rare cards and being able to buy a stack of them, there is the Mega Minion coming out this update. Now, this basically is going to operate like a tank card, guys. If you have a defensive unit in your deck that costs 3 elixir or less, that would be probably what you want to sub out here. I mean, it's basically like a knight for the air. I think I said that. Chief Pat is the original sayer of those words, so I'm quoting him there. But it basically is just going to be a defensive card mainly. It's not as useful on the attack, but it definitely has its uses. It's pretty strong. It's kind of durable. It'll be pretty fun to see. Now, don't just use it as a tank, guys. Make sure you are using it as defense and then go on the counter push, because that's far better. It also doesn't do any splash damage, so just make sure you are just dropping you're dropping it for a single target, not like to try to take out barbs. It's not a baby dragon. It is like a minion. It's just bigger. Now, we were told about the Mega Minion. We know there's going to be 3 more cards added to the game. With those cards, they're going to be 2 legendaries, and they're going to be coming out every 2 weeks. Now, basically, if they're going to make it an update, like a client-side update, once, so they're going to update the game, and then over the next 2 months, they're going to use the server-side updates to release the cards. we're going to know exactly what the cards are today, because today is update day. People are going to go through the code. They're going to find it right there. We're going to have all the stats. We're going to have all the information. We're going to have everything. Now, if it is going to be a client-side update, so it's going to appear in the App Store or Google Play Store every week or every 2 weeks to update, then it's going to remain a mystery, and it's going to be kind of cool. It's going to be like an update every 2 weeks, but more importantly, it's going to shift the meta. So make sure you guys are tuning in to strategy videos. You can watch my videos if you want, but I definitely recommend Orange Juice and Chief Pat if you want good, strong strategy. Those two guys are probably the best as far as large-scale YouTubers that I have seen. I know there's others, but those two are pretty good. And with that, guys, there has been a leaked image of one of the rares. It's potentially going to be the rare card. It looks like it will be, but I'll throw up an image on that. It looks like it's going to be like a Yeti of some sort. And my hope is it'll be something that targets strong cards. So how the lightning goes after the 3 most powerful things in a range. I kind of want a unit that does that, kind of maybe a giant skeleton health-wise. That might be okay, but that's that, guys. I'm going to move on to the next exclusives. And the first one was that you could see when your friends are online and then spectate their battles. So that's pretty cool, guys. You're going to be able to go to your friends list, see what they're up to, see if they're playing the game right now, and you're also going to be able to see them live. So if you want to go, like, tell them they did horrible the next day, you could do that, or if they're just really good, you can see what they're doing, try to learn from them. I know in the case of Mini Cup, that could be a potential way to share that is legit. So that's kind of cool. I mean, you could spectate battles now. Like, that's pretty awesome. Along with that, though, you can now challenge your friends to a friendly battle, which actually is kind of interesting. I could do a Mini Cup thing. Yeah, I could play Mini Cup with a level 10, like against my level 10. But that's more my thing. You could just challenge your friends, though. You could call them up, Skype them, whatever, and just do it straight from the friends list, that's nice as well. Now here, guys, I'm going to note there is some UI reworks. There's going to be the battle animation at the end where it shows the crowns is going to be a little bit different. It's changed to a 3D style, and although I'm not really fond of it, it does fit the whole Clash Royale theme a little bit better. It is a 3-dimensional game, so it kind of is better, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the gameplay at all. It won't affect like the actual game aspect, so it doesn't really matter. Also, there's some aspects of the clan icon that have changed, so potentially they've reworked something in the clan there. I'm not sure. We'll know that, though, once the update hits. But the last thing in this update, guys, is that there's going to be a bunch of challenges now. And this isn't like the challenge videos that are going around the community like, oh, which troops are smiling, or can I invert the colors of my device? It's not going to be that way at all. It's actually going to be a decent challenge. Sorry, I'm getting more into personal opinion about videos here. Let me go back. But I know it's going to be challenges. You can issue them. They cost either 100 gems or 10 gems, which is very reasonably priced. That's one thing I'm going to note here. This entire update was very well priced. I mean, everything's costing $5 or less. It's going to kind of, I don't know, it makes paying like a reasonable thing. Like right now, if you want to pay, you're either going to have to drop $12,000 to max out or hardly anything because there's no reason. I mean, the only thing you could do is buy gold to buy legendaries right now. Or in the case of Mini Cup, you can spend $200 to get the log. But these challenges, guys, you pay, like, I'll go with the 100 gem one now. You enter it, you're going to battle 12. You're going to battle till you get either 12 wins or 3 losses. That's when your challenge ends. If you get 12 wins, you're going to get the max prize of 22,000 gold and 110 cards. And that is a slightly better rate than the 10 gem challenge, which you can get up to 2,000 gold and 100 cards. It's just a little bit better. It's 110% of what the, like, basically if you multiplied the 10 gem challenge by 1.1, you would get it. So you'd have to do the 10 gem challenge 11 times to get the same results as the 100 gem challenge. And that's all great, guys. Like, what I would suggest to you is if you feel confident in your abilities, I would go with the 100 gem challenge because obviously it's a more worth for your dollar. Like, it's going to go a longer way for those gems. But if you're not as confident, go with the 10 gem challenge because the potential risk you run with people spending 100 gems on a challenge is people don't want to lose. And if people are confident with their skills, they're using their gems smart. So keep that in mind. People who are out of gems either have just spent them all on something huge or they're just spending them inefficiently and they're more likely to be an unskilled player. Now, I'm not saying you're an unskilled player if you just spend your gems like crazy. Trust me, I did that in Clash of Clans for so long and then finally figured out that I should get some builders. But that you do have that kind of risk there. Like, if you're doing the 100 gem challenge, you're probably going to be facing more serious players, and I would be worried there. So keep that in mind when deciding what to do. Now, another thing, guys, I want to mention is do not drop your trophies to start a challenge, because, I mean, what's the point in that? Well, okay, the point in that is, if you were to drop trophies, nothing will change in your challenge. Challenges are a separate system. They're basically like tournaments, except that challenges are a self-contained system. So if you go to the challenge page, you hit the battle button, you're going to be facing a person who has won the same amount of times as you have for the challenge. So in the 100 gem challenge, say you've won 8 times, you're going to be facing another person doing the 100 gem challenge who has won 8 times. So that's pretty nice. You're going to be very evenly matched, hopefully, and it should be a pretty decent system. So don't drop your trophies to try to get easier challenges. It won't make a difference, and you'll end up out of trophies, which is not fun. You'll also probably or maybe miss out on the new rare card, which is in Arena 7. I didn't mention that earlier, but yeah. So wrapping up this video, guys, we have to mention the last 2 exclusives that you may not have seen on any mainstream media, and that is the excess crowns for a crown chest. So say I haven't battled for a day and a half, I would have had the crown chest for today and the crown chest for yesterday built up. If I'm at 8 crowns and I 3 crown somebody, that last crown will roll over to my next chest, and you will be able to continue it there. Right now, it would have finished the chest. The crown wouldn't have gone to the next one. It just would have been gone, and you would have been starting from 0. So it's a nice change. It's not a super, it's not a game-breaking change. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it is nice. It'll help you save time, and if you weren't battling for your crown chest yesterday, chances are you're shorter on time, so hopefully that'll help out. Last thing is a tournament rework, guys. The unfortunate part about this is now there's no tournaments with a 10-minute prep time. They're all going to have 2 hours, and they're all at set intervals. So the cheap tournaments will now be an hour. I think the longest tournaments are, I don't remember. I'll pop up that information on the screen, but it's all set rates. You don't get to customize it as much. It's not going to be like you can choose to have a 3-day tournament and have it be a couple, have a 2-hour prep or a 10-minute. It's just not going to work that way. I assume you'll still have the option to start a tournament early, but that's all I know, guys. Hopefully that'll help you out. This has been a update recap. Let me see the time right now. It says 14 minutes, 3 seconds. I think I'll be cutting this down a bunch. But hopefully that helps you out, guys. Hopefully that'll let you save gems. I don't know if my level 10 counts staying free to play. Supercell did some serious reasonable stuff. Hopefully I will, though, because I don't want to keep spending on this game. It's fun, but I don't know. But if this video did help you guys, make sure to slap a like on it. Share it with your friends. Make sure they're not doing anything stupid with their time. But yeah, like it up, guys. Subscribe for more if it did help. And until next time, this has been CupcakeSmasher here, bringing you another video.